Hey guys, it's me Brian from MK1 USA, and this is my little SPR DMR type rifle I built. Let me go ahead and go through the external parts, and you can also, where will it be? I'll put a video here so you can see me in action using this at a local game. Okay, let's start from the front. I have the new MK1 Mark 1 suppressor. It's a mock suppressor, but it's really cool because you have QD action. Come off like that and on. Very sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. So with this, it has its own flash hider. I'll put links below, and locks on like that, and it's good. It does have a collar that goes over the outer barrel. I had to turn it down just a smidge, maybe a minute worth of work, but over most barrels that's fine. And there's 3 different versions. Added the SPR MK0 1 kit. Added a generic Lipo scope. I modified one of the angled rails we have and put a Airsoft T1 on there. I have a polycarb pop-up like you find in our Platinum series with the Madwell bucking, and the body of the gun is the Barrett Rec 7. It's a plastic body. Still have the super cool stock sticker on there just to show how noobish it is, but it works fine and has good contrast with the green. The stock is a GMP Marine stock. I have the Lipo in the back. I have the little QD sling swivel. And this is upgraded shoot at the field we played at. It was 500 AEGs only for semi-auto. Shooting like 490 for semi. And here's the fire selection. You have safe, nothing, it's not loaded, don't worry. Semi, and full auto. So it's good. And also I have a somewhat straight trigger and a super cool Strike Industries trigger guard, which helps load the mag just a little when it taps in. So let me go ahead and take this gun apart and show you what I did to this to make it shoot pretty good and not break the bank. Stay tuned. And let me go ahead and shoot it. Safe direction. Tasty. Okay, and here's a super cool QD function. Just boom, boom, and off. Okay, let me go ahead and open this up and get started and show you the internals. So far this gun has been to 2 fields, once to Jericho and then once up north and like I guess further north California. All the video links below. Okay, open that up. And bam. Okay, you'll see the Lipo I'm using and wired to Dean's and the MOSFET. So I can safe direction again. Bam. Okay, put the Lipo aside. And for the takedown, I still have the socket set that's provided. And just unplug that, put that aside. There is a little fuse built in, and you can change it if needed. Okay. Scoot the little parts there. Okay, also the sling, the stock comes with a QD sling, which is pretty cool. And let me go ahead and take the stock off. Okay, that comes off. Just one little screw for the buffer tube like a normal stock. I had to cut this just a little to make it fit in there, and good to go. Okay, now you're probably saying, oh, it's a plastic body. You can just pop this off and separate. No, I can't, because I have a one-piece polycarb pop-up like I have in like the Platinums and also the Poly XCRs. So let me go ahead and show you how to take that apart real quick. I also have links probably like here on the side for other videos pertaining to what I did, like how to put the MOSFET in and other videos, just so you guys can watch this video like, oh, that gun's cool, I want to do that. But then if you don't know how to do it, you can watch that other video and kind of learn. So this will be kind of like a capstone of, I don't know. Okay, the motor I'm using is a torque motor. It has little magnets in there. It's pretty torquey. You find this in our SOB number 1 series, and also the shorter version, like in our LMG and everything. It's great, good torque, perfect. Okay. This gun was basically like a budget build, using mostly stock parts, some new parts, but essentially to make a really good gun, to show you that you don't need to just drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars into a gun to make it good, when you can do just a decent amount and still have a great gun. So, pin, pin, pin. Stick on the motor, super easy, and take off mag release, and good. Now to remove the gearbox and lower, just kind of wiggle, and bam, done. Now you notice, oh, okay, plastic lower. I did cut this to make room for the one-piece hop-up unit. This hop-up unit is the polycarb like you see in the Platinum M4, M16s, and the Poly XCRs. Fancy. Soft nub, and then also the stock orange Mad Bull bucking, and a brass barrel. Sorry about that phone call. And a brass barrel. So basically, stock barrel, stock Mad Bull bucking that comes in all the echoes. And yeah, just wanted a one-piece hop-up unit just to make it more badass. So put that back in there. And I got this from Mad Bull. It is the Mad Bull 6.03 stainless steel barrel. It's pretty sweet. The other barrels are aluminum, which are very good, very affordable. This one is probably going to be a little more pricey, but being stainless steel will be awesome. So I'll let you guys know about that. Here's the upper again. You see you have the one solid rail, little aim point on the side, scope, nothing crazy, you know, and it's good. Okay, here's the gearbox. Let's go ahead and open it. First, pull the reversal latch where I get started. Nozzle, piston, boom, done. Okay, let's look on the outside. Stock gearbox shell, Echo, it's 8mm. I replaced the standard steel bearings with the modified ceramic 8mm bearings, which are great, very, very sturdy, almost indestructible. I've never had one break on me. Someone probably broke one with some great effort, but they're awesome. And MOSFET wires, of course. And you see a pink spring, which is a Mad Bull 150. Stock cylinder head, or stock cylinder still. And for the semi-auto only function, let's look. You have safe. We also have the plate, or the body, pressing on the spring so you don't have to worry. So you have safe, no trigger. You have semi, and then you have full auto. Full auto, I just had to pull gear for it, reversal latch, and the cutoff lever. But essentially, you do not have the cutoff lever touching the selector plate ever. So when you switch all the way to full auto, it never touches, never pulls back. Because this is semi mode, that's full auto mode. Semi, full. Oh, I just bumped it. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. And all I did is I cut from here, I just cut out that little square so it never touches. Very simple. For a lot of you guys say, oh, I just put a bolt in here. Technically, that's cheating because you can just take that bolt out. If I see you guys doing that, I'll call you out and tell the refs. That's just, it's not following the rules. It has to be a hard semi. You can't modify this in-game and switch back to full auto. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the gearbox now. Okay, notice bearing spring guide with a plastic shaft. It's standard in some of our models, nothing fancy about it, gets the job done. So it's stock, it's nothing to upgrade. A Madball 150 spring, you can see the wear on it. It's been heavily used where the finish or anodizing is coming off. Awesome. Okay, the stock piston. It's made out of nylon fiber, the polycarb piston head. Basically a stock piston. You find this in some of our models. Second tooth comes removed. Third tooth I sanded down just a little. And look at the wear, which there's very little. For about 2,000 rounds or less, it's pretty awesome how it's able to withstand. And a lot of you guys are saying, oh, that's fake, it's fake. No, it's not. If you build the gun right, it's not going to explode. Let me go ahead and show you the rest, and then I'll explain. Okay, stock tappet plate, stock air seal nozzle, no O-rings or anything, stock cylinder, M4 length, or M4 port, a modify cylinder head, double O-rings. I could have gone with the stock one, but I just want to put this in just so I don't have to open this up later on. Okay, now, the gears, they're the Echo 1 1801 torque ratio, made out of steel, and the ceramic 8mm bearings by Modify, and I added a selector clip just because, in case this wears down over time, it'll still feed fine for those double tap fast shots. Okay, now you guys are saying, well, how come the stock piston didn't explode? I put mine in Johnny's and it explodes. Well, you probably installed it incorrectly or you did something wrong. The reason why I have the stock piston is I'd rather have the piston break than the gears or the bearings. So it will break eventually down the road, but it hasn't broken since, and it's not going to for a while. So let's look at the AOE, which everybody says you have to fix. That's with basically stock piston and the cylinder head. You know, you can make it like that, which everybody says, but you really don't need to. If it was going to break because of poor AOE, it would have long ago. Both at stock echoes and how there's a space back here on the piston head, which aftermarket ones don't really have. That's a whole nother story of what's needed and what's not. You need to understand why and not just do it because of everybody else. So this is basically an awesome gun upgraded with a bare minimum of parts to perform right under 500 FPS. And it's modded for semi. You have the MOSFETs. So I'm going to have the videos here again for modding for one-piece hop-up, the MOSFETs, and I think any other videos that I think pertain to this build as well. So hopefully this will help you guys see what's needed if you want to make an SPR or a DMR or a sniper platform. And once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks.